Kremlin Special Envoy Kirill Dmitriev has unexpectedly arrived in the United States for official talks with representatives of the Donald Trump administration. This was reported by CNN. The meeting is taking place just a few days after President Trump announced new tough sanctions against Russia, as well as against the backdrop of his decision to cancel the planned summit with Putin. According to sources, Dmitriev is expected to discuss further steps in bilateral relations between the US and Russia. He is known as a proponent of economic rapprochement between the two countries and has even previously proposed the creation of a symbolic Trump-Putin tunnel project between Alaska and Russia's Far East. On the night of October 23rd, the U.S. Department of the Treasury announced the imposition of sanctions against Rosneft and Lukoil. In addition to the Russian oil giants, the restrictions will affect 28 Rosneft subsidiaries and 6 Lukoil subsidiaries. Subsequently, it became known that Indian refineries plan to accelerate their move away from Russian oil. Another major buyer of Russian oil, China, has also announced a suspension of Russian oil purchases. Journalist Michael Naki stated that the new sanctions have shown Putin that continuing the war against Ukraine will not come without consequences.
However, whether this will change his calculations remains unclear, but at the very least he should have already realized that his expectations regarding Trump have clearly not been fulfilled. Will he continue to behave in the same way? America has many tools to put pressure on Russia, and since Trump has joined this game, it can be expected that he will keep pushing further and further.
In Russia, they insist that the sanctions imposed by the US and the European Union against the Russian Federation, particularly against the oil industry, are not working as intended. The US president responded to this statement from Russia and noted,
"Let's see what happens in 6 months."
Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov also cynically stated, the Kremlin agrees to wait 6 months to see the results of the new sanctions.